First, let's consider video games. Playing video games for stimulation, it immediately equals venial sin. Why? Because modern games are engineered to stimulate passions. Aquinas, Summa Theologiae, Prima Secunda, question 24, on passion-inflaming objects. 1 John 5 speaks of sin unto death and sin not unto death. Unto death translates as mortal. So mortal sin equals spiritual death. And venial sin is not unto death. It's a spiritual sickness. Mortal sin destroys charity in the soul. And we read this in Thomas Aquinas, Summa Theologiae, Prima Secunda, question 88. Venial sin weakens charity and leads towards mortal sin. God does not kill the soul. We kill our own soul when we choose something over him. Modern entertainment is one of the main means by which people today accidentally kill their souls. It is not symbolic, it is spiritually literal. So what we must learn is that anything that strengthens the passions over reason leads towards sin. Anything that weakens duties or charity becomes mortal sin when chosen knowingly. Modern entertainment is engineered precisely to do these two things. Thus, generally speaking, most modern entertainment begins as venial sin and becomes mortal sin by use. So we're going to take an objective moral analysis of common modern activities. We're going to consider immediate venial sins, where and how they become mortal sins, the spiritual effect, soul death or soul wounding, and what holy use looks like. First, let's consider video games. Playing video games for stimulation, it immediately equals venial sin. Why? Because modern games are engineered to stimulate passions. Aquinas, Summa Theologiae, Prima Secunda, question 24, on passion-inflaming objects. According to Aquinas, what is ordered towards inordinate passion is sinful in itself. Summa Theologiae, Prima Secundae, question 24. Spending the entire day gaming while ignoring duties, such as helping at home chores, obligations, is mortal sin. This is soul death. Why? Because you knowingly reject duties of state. You choose pleasure over charity. You choose self over God. You fall into acedia, spiritual sloth. According to Aquinas, acedia is a mortal sin because it rejects the divine good. Summa Theologiae, Secunda Secundae, question 35. Even if it does not feel like a big deal, you choose spiritual death. So is there a holy use of games? It's possible, theoretically, that there could be a game that doesn't stimulate the passions the way modern technology cycles. In other words, it doesn't target the amygdala. It doesn't target eroticism, violence, aggression, etc. I can think of games maybe like Tetris. And then you would apply the same rules you'd apply with chess or other types of things, which would be short, moderate use. And again, ensuring the content avoids all of these stimulating passions that immediately invoke venial sin. And its purpose is to refresh the mind, and you stop immediately if it distracts from your duties. So this could be a neutral or holy use of games, but it is very rare. It's generally what people think about when they talk about video games. Now, considering secular music. Turning on any secular station, pop, hip-hop, top 40, is immediate venial sin. Why? Because the content is lust, adultery, drunkenness, vanity, revenge, pride, narcissism, emotional indulgence, and this is what the companies that run these stations market to. According to Aquinas, speech and song ordered to vice is sinful by object. Summa Theologiae, Secunda Secundae, question 167 to 68. Alphonsus Liguori, one who chooses the occasion of sin commits sin. You choose an occasion of vice when you turn on such music. Listening to sexualized lyrics deliberately is mortal sin. Why? Because you choose lust, scandal, impurity, the near occasion of grave sin. According to Christ, he who looks with lust commits adultery in the heart. Matthew 5:28. Ear lust equals eye lust. So is there a holy use of music? Classical music, instrumental, playing instruments, sacred music in moderation when it doesn't interfere with your duties. Music that strengthens reason, not passion. According to St. Thomas, recreation is virtuous when it restores reason. Summa Theologiae, Secunda Secundae, question 168. Social media, scrolling. Random scrolling on any app is immediately venial sin. Why? Because scrolling is pure curiosity, novelty-seeking, stimulation, disordered attention. According to Aquinas, curiosity that seeks novelty without order is sin. Summa Theologica, Secunda Secundae, question 167. Scrolling is curiosity engineered. Scrolling that leads to lust, anger, envy, wasting time, or emotional spiral is mortal sin. This is spiritual suicide. Why? Because you are rejecting duties, you are willingly exposing yourself to near occasion, you choose passion over reason, you are wasting the gift of time that God gave you for your salvation. You are choosing acedia, allegory. To place oneself voluntarily in the near occasion of sin is mortal sin. Is there a holy use of social media? If you go directly to a specific purpose, no scrolling, no feed, no algorithm, intentional, purposeful use that is good use, and you get what you need and leave, this converts curiosity to studium, studying. Aquinas, unordered study. YouTube. Opening YouTube and scrolling the homepage is immediately venial sin. Why? Because you consent freely to passion engineering, novelty, shock, addiction. This is what they target with their algorithm. Watching immoral content, sexual, violent, hateful, is mortal sin if chosen knowingly. Watching good content for too long, neglecting duties, is mortal sin because you knowingly reject obligations out of passion or acedia. Is it possible to have a holy use of channels like YouTube? If you enter with a specific search, only watch that, stop after, no feed, no recommended videos, no evening binge, no curiosity spiral. This is the only morally safe use. Smartphones in general. Phone use for entertainment, stimulation, or distraction is venial sin, passion over reason. Phone use that replaces duties equals mortal sin. Aquinas, neglecting of duties equals mortal sin. Phone use leading to lust or anger is mortal sin. Every father of the church would call this soul death. The massive difference between old and new. Old recreation, chess, tag, singing, crafts, walking. These are neutral, rational, slow, ordered, no engineered passions, no dopamine hijacking. They are not made to speak directly to your amygdala, to your basal passions. It becomes sinful only when misused. Modern recreations, video games, social media, TikTok, pop music, it's passion engineered, addictive, overstimulating, sensual, algorithmic, becomes sinful immediately, and it must be surgically filtered to become neutral. To even become neutral, it has to be surgically filtered. This is why old recreation was innocent until corrupted, but new entertainment is corrupt until purified. So 1, mortal sin kills the soul. Venial sin weakens the soul. Modern entertainment begins in sin unless filtered and directed. The more passion it triggers, the more deadly it is. Old recreation supports virtue. Modern entertainment supports vice. The default today is spiritual danger, not neutrality. Scrolling a wall on YouTube is immediately venial sin. Listening to secular music intentionally, immediately venial sin. Choosing to listen to sinful content in music, mortal sin.